Hi everyone, I'm Mike Gorn. Welcome back to Perfect Playthrough of Xenogears. Last time we got past the toughest section of the whole game, a boss gauntlet featuring 4 bosses in a row that can easily decimate your entire party if you come unprepared. So now we're waiting for a lot more story from here on. So let's do this. We're waiting. God, the interplanetary invasion weapon Deus had awakened in its arc. Merkava was activated. Deus began to absorb one after the other the mutated people destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it. To exterminate us and our civilization, it set into action. The planet's surface was devastated by Merkava and the weapons born from out of it, called the Seraph Angels. While pursuing the newly awakened Deus, we chanced upon Fei, whose whereabouts had hitherto been lost, along with his gear Weltall, discovered together at the place where Merkava was originally located. We were overjoyed by Fei's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Fei was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness. The people of Shavat and we ourselves feared a relapse of its power. I had no choice but to put Fei into carbonite freeze. Wow. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shavat fear Fei so much, even if Grahf and its powers are comparable? It is not that we fear him. We fear the error we ourselves committed, and now we are simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that you yourselves committed? Shavat instigated about 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with the lust for power. Fearing the war-torn people would no longer be with Shavat, but with the Nissan Mother, and that the people would assemble under Sophia, the Council of Elders of Shavat back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazelle Ministry to be exact, were at odds with the woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Would that happen to have been Miang? Most probably it was. Fearing the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nissan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist, Miang, and promised a division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. But in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nissan and also their patron Sophia. The leaders of Shavat accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shavat did not participate in that battle. Thwarted by the awesome numbers of the Solarian army, with their path of retreat cut off, the Nissan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught in the middle of all this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Ronnie, myself, and Krelian. You were also there? Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die, and then the rebel forces flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so as to create a path for a retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship on a suicide attack. Wow. So, you are literally gaslighting Fei over what his past life did over what happened 500 years ago? Gee, that's kind of fucked up when you get down to it. Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of 2 men. Krelian, who followed closely under her as the leader of the Nissan Sex militia, completely lost faith after calling out to a god that would not respond. "I will create God with my own hands," were the last words he uttered before he disappeared. Lacan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him, so he began searching for the legendary power. Legendary power? God's resting place, Mahan, the source of divine wisdom, Rezael, and the animal relics which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend, and that is Zohar. Zohar? That has the same name as the Zohar modifier, the power reactor that Ming spoke of, saying it was the infinite energy source of Deus. What she claimed was also the source of our ether powers and the driving force for all our gears. It would have to be one and the same thing. It is the place that contains the ultimate source of this world's power. It is said that only he who has the correct destiny would be able to discover its location. Losing all faith in humanity, Lacan sought after its power. Lacan became Grahf, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now, Fei, the one who has the same power as Grahf, we just want to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. Grahf, the man once known as the Khan, sought after the power of Zohar, the one who has the same power as Grahf, Fei. I had this premonition that Fei too would awaken and seek out that power, and that presentiment became reality. Predicament became reality. Yeah, a lot of these are like super fancy hard words that are difficult to say. What the? Oh, it's that dungeon place in Shavat. It's so dark. What am I looking at? Just a bunch of empty cages. Oh, there's Fei. Is he moving? But didn't they say he was under carbonite freeze? And he's moving? Granted, he's just sort of turning. Uh-oh. Where am I? Who am I? This is my memory? Doc. Bart. Rico. Billy. Wiseman. No Maria, Chu-Chu, or Emeralda. Grahf. Everyone. My memories. Elly? Mother? Who are you? I'm surprised. That's pretty clever. You are id? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you, the fake persona, would create a fourth persona. Fourth persona? Can't feel anything. He's shut up inside your ego, pressing facts and truths so you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. And so you formed a fourth persona, a fourth Fei. The name doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of our body, but is a useless form of resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? He has the key. I merely want to borrow it. I've got to go somewhere. Are you coming too? Come on, guys, eat up! You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have ya? Well, this is also due to my business savvy. What's wrong, Lacan? You look kinda down. What's bothering you? Are you worried about something? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia? You mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother Nissan? She's not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. She went to a clinic there for convalescence. She was frail. So, what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first. But when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's why I don't understand. I see. Then she must like you. What are you talking about? That's how women are, right, Krelian? Hey, Krell. Huh? What's up? You're not having any? It's ready to eat. Yeah. The Holy Mother Nissan, huh? What, are you out to offend Divine Providence or something, Lacan? Cut it out. It's not like that. What? You've got to lighten up a little. So yes, all of our party members have Omnigears. They've been all the ones that weren't turned. They were all. Sophia first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart, and now I'm hooked on reading. I'm not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot of things I never knew before. Lately, I've been reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Melchior. It's about a form of molecular engineering and technology. I believe it's a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zaboyan civilization. It's a copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. I think there were even more wonderful things written in it, but we'll never know. Yeah, as I was saying, all the characters in this game who have been who are still around, they've been reincarnating endlessly. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately, you've seemed melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. It is not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Krelian take you. So, Lacan's just making excuses to not finish the painting. Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. Lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me what that was and how I could receive it. She taught me how to live as a human. What are you doing, Lacan? Oh, it's you, Krelian. I was thinking, I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually, she too must stand at the front lines. So, is that really the problem? Lacan? Her smile is killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being become insignificant. So in my heart there is this empty existence. Other than pain, I have no worth. Yet she continues to accept my presence. Feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self? You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you could not fill that gap. That's why you are quitting your painting. You are refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? Despite that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You who can't accept her feelings. You who won't accept her feelings. Tell me why. If it was me who was receiving such feelings, you're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress? Is this really her true expression? Yeah, to people who don't know her that well, I guess. Smile, I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Lacan's feelings are in there, but I don't think she has ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. Just can't see the reason why you want to stop. Beautiful? Forget this picture. It's anything but beautiful. Lacan, you say you're empty. Then why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up till now are not just acts of mercy. It's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. Man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Ronnie, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die. That's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lacan. And now you're lying. By the way, Lacan's named after a famous psychiatrist, by the way. It's just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows only you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She's the hope of the people, their support. There's so much more for her to do. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro! Hey bro, what are you doing here? What's up? The Council of Elders of Shavat issued this decision. Tomorrow we will leave for Soylent. Soylent? That's in Solaris. Yes, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nisan. And going to Soylent? That's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she expressed this desire herself. That can't be. What she's thinking? Originally, we talked about being just us. Just us? Sophia? Sophia? Lacan, what are you doing? You keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care. I'll protect her, even if it costs me my life. Why don't you go get some rest, Krell? I haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her so you go sleep. What will we do if you also fall ill? Do not forget you are the head of the Sex military forces. Okay, I suppose you're right. Elly, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes, that look. That was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself, and thus paying myself. I couldn't stand it, so that's why... Oh, Elly, what in the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I will ask you that. On second thought, no. No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I won't be able to ask you. I won't look into your eyes and I can't say a thing. I won't even be able to tell you how I feel. You are the sweetest person. Elly? You are someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. But you hold everyone and bear all the burden if you get hurt in the end. You think that's fine. That's what I like about you. Stop! Don't say that! If you become just another human, humans aren't all that frail, you know. They don't need as simple as just appearances only. I believe that if you have light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I've been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just a woman, and to fulfill my womanhood, I am prepared to throw away anything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I'm still me. I haven't changed, a cowardly, selfish crybaby. I am still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that. Oh, Lacan, I want to live more honestly with myself. To be able to tell the man that I love that I do love him. And I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. You only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things. Do you think I'll let it end here? We are not their possessions. And that must be the Solaris flagship. Or was that Krelian's ship? Sophia, what are you doing? I am ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So, Krelian, please open your fist, and with your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. Don't be foolish. We'll help you escape, so please stop. Thank you, Lacan, but sorry. There's no other way. Elly! People support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. Share that happiness and please, Lacan, live! Elly! We were sacrificed as pawns. In order to protect their own authority, Sophia was... Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? Heading towards Sophia's ideals? Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed for those bastards. Sophia said, if you just have faith, the path to what you hope for will open. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he just not there? Maybe God never even existed to begin with. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. I see. That's it. God doesn't exist in our world then. I will create God with my own hands. Krelian. Sophia, please guide me. I will destroy all such false pretenses of love for you. We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually. So let's create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lacan? The pain as it was left behind 500 years ago. Unfinished. Because he couldn't bring himself to finish. Elly? It's the meaning from 500 years ago. If only you had power, you could have saved her. Whew. Yeah. Kinda stumped. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power. Don't you want to become the absolute being? There. That's what I've been sought after. But wait, that's not what I want. No, this is my very desire. Live. So this is where Fei's being held? He deserves it. Let me pray on his weeping face as if it were an idol. As if I would. Yuck. What is this? This is terrible. No matter what, this is going way too far. He's still alive? How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn. Fei. Oh, Fei? Crying. Huh? Midori, it's you. Phew, don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? Me, our friend Fei is crying? Angry, hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean? What the? Ah! Stop it! Fei? Dan, Midori! Run! Hurry! Run away! Yikes! He broke through his carbonite encasing. Fei took his gear Weltall and went in search of Zohar. He followed Fei's trail. Eventually revived at the location where Zohar had fallen to earth so very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we were about to see there. Open menu. Sure. Alright. Looks like everything's in order. Don't think I need to worry about saving. Because, unlike the past 4 bosses we tackled in the previous episode, these 2 bosses are pretty easy. What is that? Probably because they're no longer Xenogears. This must be the place. Wait for me! This is as far as you can come. From here on is my world. You can't enter. What do you mean? You're a subordinate, fake persona, that's why. A subordinate fake persona? Yes. Yes, part of my memories from back then. Yes, seal away the very meaning of my existence. My drive, my motivation, my subconscious, id. Because of that, I became a basic blank persona. And on top of that, I constructed a new persona based on my experiences since then. That's what you are now. Him? You mean father? You call him father? He who never did anything for you? It was because of his cowardly behavior. If only he had been able to protect me. If he had done that, Mother wouldn't have died. Did my mother die right after I was born? What really happened to my mother? Tell me, Ed. You don't need to know. You'll only disappear soon. along with your basic persona, the coward. I'll rule my being through the power of the existence. Oh, of course you don't know, but it is actually my metaphysical memory. Your persona is fake, so you'll never stay on the stage of consciousness. You'll never be able to take charge of the memories from our past lives. I know the dreams and hallucinations. I've seen them many times. I showed them to you on purpose. To break the seal, I chose to weaken the power of your existence. If your mental energy is weakened, I can become free to do as I wish. What? There are still things inside you which you haven't been shown yet. Huh? Someone's coming. It's probably your friends. They must have followed me. Where are you going? Came to re-establish contact with the existence, to tie together all the threads of your memories since ancient times and then cut them off. That's the fate of the contact. All is ready. It's time for the true awakening. I will eliminate all those who are full of hypocrisy from the very beginning. Wait for me, Id! You just stay here and observe. What is this? It's like a giant heart beating, but something's inside. Fei? This must mean this is Weltall's transformed appearance? Guess that's what it means, but why is it a beating heart? That's kind of morbid. Either that or might be a hint pretentious, I don't know. But if I have to take a guess, this is probably the Weltall turning into an Omni-Gear in a sort of Omni-Gear in its own right. And that's what the heart beating thing is supposed to be. Now, granted, there are technically no more Omni-Gears, but the Weltall seems to be an odd exception to this rule, as you'll see later. Alright, boss time. We have to fight Id. I'm trying to save Fei. Alright, I'm just gonna use attacks. I'm gonna use Wild Smile, because why not? Just a cannon. I don't think I need to boost. I mean, he only has 30,000 hit points, so what's the point? So that's about 10,000 hit points down. Alright. So Get yourselves fixed charge. By the way, we're fighting in our original gears, by the way. Not our Omni gears. And yes, I actually looked it up. None of his attacks really do anything against us. I think I'm about ready to just sell this. Yep. Are you okay? Wiseman! It's already too late. Assist me, for I'm about to exterminate id. Huh? Zohar is Deuce's core. The slave generator is an ether. It's the source of all their energy. After attaining its power, the freshly awakened id intends to annihilate this world. The contact with Zohar was meant to have been done after the unifying Fei's true personality. Huh? Keep back! You again. You are always getting in my way. But I cannot be stopped by you. You who couldn't even protect his own wife and son. Cannot even bear to show your face to your son. That's why you wear a mask, isn't it, Khan? Son? That's right. This man's face, no, I mean my father, Khan Wan. What a twist! What a twist! Wow, I totally didn't see that coming. Oh wait, yes I did. What happened to Fei? Id. Too bad. The new personality of Fei that you gave birth to, and all that work that your persona didn't make him one perfect unified whole has been wasted. He will be swallowed up by me. I won't permit it. I will destroy you first. As if you could, sissy. Let her die because of your cowardly behavior. And as a result, he ran away from that reality by entering into his memories. And now I continue my existence bearing all that hatred. You won't be able to imagine what it's like. I wasn't simply working to unify Fei's personality, you know. All that you and I feel, the sadness, the hatred, even though he also experienced such things, Fei needed to be encouraged to build himself up in order to be able to comprehend all this. Fei should be able to understand all your feelings now. But now you want to erase the one who understands you. To kill Fei. What is it that you want? Why ask me such a thing now? My purpose is the same as his. Total destruction. That and that alone. Is this world so bad a place that there is only hatred inside you? You're the one who made me this way. You and that woman. Admit it. Fei! Can you hear me? Please take this fistful of memories I'm giving you. Become one with yourself and with me. Fei! Where did the real you go? Remember, were you not going to help Elly? Yes, this is inside id. A world filled with hatred and sadness. It's all that's here. Yes, now I understand it. Why you hate the world. Why there is nothing inside you. Nothing. Nothing was given to you, deprived of. All the happy memories. And yet it feels pleasant. It almost feels good. Now I get. There's no need to resist. I was originally just an existence that was created as a cover to hide it. So it would be better to return to that place. Let's come together. To wipe away everything, including ourselves. Remember, were you not going to help Elly? Elly? That's right, Elly. I've got to save Elly. What's this place? What's he done now? He only called you in here for his own sake. This is inside the shell your basic character, the room of the coward. I'm sure you've been here many times before. See, I remember now, in my dreams. Everything despised and unwanted he pushed onto me, while he shut himself up in his own little shell. The coward Fei. The basis for our personalities. Who are you? You're my... Hey, let's watch this together. This is my most treasured possession. Ha! By repeatedly replaying the times he was full of happiness, he lives in his own happy little world. While I'm still alive only because of what's in those leftover dregs. Here, I'll show you everything about me. Two, one, like a film reel. Ours was an ordinary family. A strict but reliable father. A kind and loving mother. Up till then, it was complete happiness. But one day, Mother suddenly changed. She was like a totally different person. From that day on, Fei lost his home. Father was away often. He had some important work. When Father was away from home, Fei was taken to a place with mysterious machines. Inside there were many strangely dressed people. Many types of probes were injected into Fei's body as the start to some kind of experiments. The tests caused Fei much pain. Mom, help me! What are you doing to me? No! No! Mother didn't come to his assistance. Young Fei had no way of resisting, but he was able to endure. Eventually, the experiments became unbearable. Many people gathered around Fei. These people had a high compatibility with the anima relics. This psychic contact with Fei was to force them to awaken. But no one could make contact with Fei. The power drawn out of Fei, regardless of his will, destroyed them all. This is unbelievable. Mother allowed this to take place? Psychic contact? What do you mean by awaken me? To awaken God, everything had to be in perfect order, with nothing lacking. Things divided in the past must become one complete whole again. Countless people died before Fei's eyes. Men, women, the old, the young. Even demi-humans. Suffering, grief, fear, ecstasy, a variety of emotions and words lingered, and tumbled about Fei like broken dolls. It was a scene from hell. In front of Father, she acted normally. When Fei tried to tell Father about Mother's strange conduct in the experiments, Father's mind was taken up by his work and he didn't really listen. He thought it was just childhood fantasies. But he didn't have to endure the pain much longer. Fei's subconscious discovered a way to escape from the trauma. He formed a separate persona to deal with the things he didn't like or couldn't bear. He removed himself from out of harm's way. My role was to have all the things he hated forced upon me the moment they arose. From the time of my division from him, I was dominated by hatred. That hatred naturally turned into destructive impulses. I wanted to destroy everything. Mother, father, the entire world. Finally, father noticed mother's odd behavior, but was already too late. I had completely separated from that coward, my original self. The puppets were broken, and Fei's heart was too. What would make mother do such a thing? Mother repeated the experience to study the power she knew existed within me. Yes, that woman, mother, was Miang. That's a lie! No, it's true. Mother was Miang. That's right, Karen had become Miang. What is that you say? It's nothing special. Miang does not have only one host body. Miang's roots are sealed in the genes of all women. Any one of them could become Miang. It just happened to be Mother's turn. Only Elly was special originally. No! Karen, Miang noticed that Fei's memory time access had increased 2 or 3-fold. She then became convinced that Fei was the contact. Contact? Yes, I was the contact. That's why he called out to me. And why the time had come. Stop it! Cut it out! Dad! Dad! Mom, help Dad! Hey Mom, why aren't you helping Dad? Dad's gonna die! Grahf came seeking the power that exists within me, to return to his own body. You understand now, don't you? Grahf is Lacan. We, his descendants, who inherited his lingering thoughts and memories from him, know only too well. Divided 500 years ago, he would become a part of us both. Lacan became Grahf, destroyed everything on the face of the earth. He then mastered how to possess the bodies of others by dwelling in their minds. He was probably enabled to do this after his contact with the existence. The bodies died, but Lacan's spirit continued living by possessing others. We had come that day to return his soul, at last, to the perfect reincarnation of his physical body. The body of Fei. Father fought him, but he couldn't protect Mother or I. He pitifully fought on while coughing up his lifeblood. Grahf made a mockery of Father and Mother, would not even help him when he needed her most. As for their son, he couldn't take what was happening anymore. He gave in to his feelings and released his power, and as a result, Mother died. Mom! And he offloaded the results of his actions onto me. To avoid taking the responsibility for killing Mother, he used me as a shield. I also killed Mother. He pushed all the bad things onto me, but kept all the memories filled with happiness and Mother's love to himself. And he shut himself away with those memories inside his own little shell. Forever, this is the place. What you see before you is what he made. He just keeps hanging on to those memories. That's what this is. Stop it! Just stop it! These scenes, are these all there is to us? Enough, alright. There's nothing here. Just a world filled with deception and pain. Can't be helped. This is our world. This is everything. I was a fool. It was all my fault. I was so busy with my duties in Shavat that I didn't notice Karen had changed. I couldn't save you when you needed my help. Save me? Ha! Why bother saying such nonsense now? It's not going to change anything. The only thing you can do now is die by my hand. Even still, I'll show you that I can save you. Dad! Stop it! Father has done nothing wrong. I know, this one is the real culprit. Mother and father had no choice. Thanks, pass it back to me. I'm playing with Mother. This is not reality. It's all fake. It's all a trick. All of it. All of it. All of it. No, get out. This is my room. I thought you would always be with me. Why won't you see reality? Happiness, sadness, aren't these all parts that combine to make the whole? Why won't you show him? Why don't you also show it what you always watch? No, that's mine. I don't want to show it to the person who killed Mother. You should talk. You're the one who killed Mother. No, I didn't. You did. I did not kill her. Mother didn't care for you. Father didn't notice either. That's why you killed her. I didn't kill her. I didn't. Knock it off. We killed Mother. It's no one's fault but ours. It's not because she became Yang or because Father didn't notice. Don't look outside for the reason. Don't blame anyone but yourself. Yes, Mother was Yang. I know that you suffered. No one could have endured it. But you can't push it onto it alone. We're all one person. We must all become one. Right, Fei? Walk on your own 2 feet. Face up to the reality that you don't want to see. Show them to Id. Everything you took for yourself. Lies, that woman! The scene! All illusions he made up! My consciousness can see through this trick. I won't be swayed. That's enough. Doing that isn't going to solve anything. Mother saved us at the last moment. That's the truth, right? The reality isn't all grim, Id. My power couldn't save anyone. It only destroyed. Thought that I could only make a connection with others through destruction. So I had to destroy it all. People, the world, even Elly. No, that's not the case. We can save others just as our mother, despite being Yang, saved us. Our power can save people. We can save Elly. That's a first. Mother being so warm. To me, she almost seems too warm. Fei, take the memories I have within me. You must know what it used to be like up until now. Know our identity, about who we are, then figure out what ought to be done. Our integration is not yet complete. Oh, we're coming up time real quick. Hopefully I can blaze through these cutscenes quicker. Elheim. Abel. Live. That's episode 2 right there. The opening cutscene's episode 1. That was episode 2. Here's episode 3. I just can't and our child over to you. Live. And that's episode 4. Can't live. One could almost turn this into a meme, but at the same time, if God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. But honestly, it's kind of a bit sad. What is this place? My execution site? Why do you turn on me? I thought we were friends. Who is it? I don't see anything. Did I cause this? What has happened to me? What have I become? Live. And that's the Alpha Weltall. I will live. Even if I go to hell, I will live till the end of this world. If the world does not come to an end, I will destroy it with my own hands. Fei. Fei. Who is it? Who's calling me? I am... what is this light? I reside in Zohar. I'm the beginning and the end, the first and the last. God? God. Some will refer to me as that. From a certain point of view, it is right to view me as such. But at the same time, I am not. I am also a part of you. Part of me? I'm defined by how people observe me. You are actually talking to a virtual version of me that you yourself create. I am your perception of me. I don't understand what you are talking about. Who or what are you? In one word, existence. Existence? In actuality, I do not have a physical form. I am in existence of a higher dimension, a place you cannot perceive, but in terms you understand, it is a world where everything acts as kinds of waves. It is the source of this four-dimensional universe, the place where time and space is controlled, the fluctuating void, the wave existence. What does such an existence have to do with me? Long ago, a modifier or a pseudo-perpetual infinite energy engine was created. That engine was named Zohar. That reactor was created by an ancient people from another planet to attain what is considered to be the ultimate energy possible within this four-dimensional universe. Eventually, those people used that same engine to create the ultimate interplanetary invasion weapon, Deus. Zohar was used as its primary source of power. But the unexpected happened. During the connection test of Zohar with the newly completed Deus, the engine started to examine infinite potential phenomenon. Requiring energy, the engine connected this dimension to the higher dimensional space. As a result, that reactor merged or synchronized with the wave existence in that higher dimension. Me. I descended from the point of contact created by the machine through the path of Sephiroth, or the domain you are in right now, and incarnated in the four-dimensional world. After I advented to the four-dimensional world, in order to stabilize myself here, I had to exchange or materialize my form and enter into the modifier engine. In other words, I became bound in Zohar, the cage of fleshly existence. Since the time I was bound in Zohar, I have always wanted to return to my own dimension, and I came to a conclusion. I had to reverse the process I went through to arrive here. I must be released by the one who instilled within me a special feature of this dimension, the will. That one is you. Decided it was me? A special feature? Yes, I was given the special attribute of a human by you, the contact when you observed me. I was given a mother's will. A mother's will? I'm sure you remember. After my descent, you had contact with the modifier engine, Zohar. Wait. You were originally Elheim? You were that woman. As a contact being, but only a child, you define my existence with your desire to return to your mother. Thus I came to prepare the mother's will. That will is Elheim. Elly's disposition was influenced by me? Yes. My will was incarnated through a biocomputer which was vile for Deus. After combining with me, the biocomputer evolved its functions, and that bioplant generated a central element. That is her. I was split by your contact. My physical form or flesh stayed in Zohar, while my will went to Elheim and my power went to you. That's why I waited to unite with you, and now it is fulfilled. My only remaining desire is to break this cage of fleshly existence. In order to do that, I must become perfect by combining with Elheim, as well as my other split physical form, Deus. The only way to return to my original dimension is to destroy this physical body. In the four-dimensional world, Zohar is perfect, so in order to destroy Zohar, I need the strength that was attributed to you. Zohar can only be destroyed by the hands of the contact. What about Elly? If Zohar is destroyed, what will become of Elly? Zohar and Deus are one. She is bound to the system by another's will to become one with me. In order to release her, it is necessary to destroy that very system that serves as the Deus system. However, having been created as a weapon, the Deus system seeks to unify itself with all of you for a different purpose than that of mine. Originally, her release should have been performed by me, the one who desires to return back to the higher dimension. But I am also bound to the system just as she is, so I am unable to participate. You are the only one who can release her from the spell. Just as Deus and I are inseparable, you and her are also inseparable. Alright, I'll destroy Deus and the Zohar modifier, and I'll save Elly. You have experienced much loss and deprivation in your life. It is very tragic. Our contact and the resulting transference of power and will between you and I most likely played a factor in splitting your personality. I disagree. I can't blame anything or anyone besides myself. Regardless of what may have happened in the past, the passing of time, the cause becomes more remote. It is a problem that comes from within myself, that I myself must deal with. See, you have managed to accept those tragedies, to tolerate all things, to comprehend and find where you stand in this world. If you have succeeded to do all these things, I am sure you will succeed in what awaits you now. To liberate all of us, use the Xenogears. Destroy Zohar. Wait, there's more I need to ask you. The system is awakening. Ask her later. Yes, we are 10 minutes past the limit. It's time to save and call it a night. So with all that said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. With all that out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, signing out.